While I paint this yellow chalice, I want to talk about August 7th, 2004, Chicago. The Dave Matthews Band tour bus is crossing the Kinzie Street Bridge over the Chicago River. Across the bridge, the bus stops in traffic. A portable waste tank on the bus containing approximately 800 pounds of liquid human waste is emptied. The liquid pours from the bridge, approximately 90 feet down. It falls onto the deck of the Chicago's Little Lady tour boat, which is passing below. The bus is carrying over 100 passengers on an architectural cruise. People, including a pregnant woman and child, were covered in the fluid. The driver initially denies fault, but later admits to it and is fired without pay. The city of Chicago filed a lawsuit citing the extreme physical and emotional distress inflicted upon the passengers. Facing a massive lawsuit and crippling public image, the Dave Matthews Band eventually settled. The band itself never admitted guilt, but they did issue a formal public apology to the city of Chicago and the people on the boat. If they hadn't apologized, it likely would have made it into the top 100 times that Dave Matthews was a prick. I was going to see him once, but my friends saw the earlier show and said that the titular Dave opened the performance by saying people that were there for his older work were fake fans, that his older work was bad, and that he had disdain for those that enjoyed it. I found this obnoxious, so I didn't go, because I'm not a fan. I want you to play Crash Into Me, Dave. I want you to lope around like a circus bear for me in exchange for a significant portion of my IT call center earnings. But I don't really hold any reciprocal disdain, because it's up to an artist to exist in their artistic space at their prerogative. I can choose to not digest, but I cannot deny that it's a meal for someone, even in the act of preparing it. So this is all on me. I can, however, choose to hate Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. When my brother and I were children, our mom got us tickets to see Aerosmith, and I don't know how this happened. We had seats at the end of the catwalk. Steve Tyler was doing the weird shit that he does, and at one point was right in front of my brother and I. He swallowed half of a bottle of water into his infinitely cavernous whale mouth and sprayed it into the air. The moisture, along with whatever organic or illicit material came with it from his hole, held in the air, sparkling moistly, until it had to go somewhere. Over us. You could feel it, tingly along our necks and arms like some sort of Sith ASMR. Everyone was afraid to move. Like we had all just had shrapnel in us, and moving threatened to make things worse. I don't remember what happened after that. I do know I have trouble enjoying Liv Tyler. All I can see is the mouth. I'm sure she's a fine actor. I used to like Empire Records, and now when I think of watching it, I think of her and her dad's mouth. Ugh. I'll just listen to Gwar.